all the pieces of the puzzle are coming together. There's all these mysteries happening in my house, and they came together. Why is there a giant...
You fall and you break, you got battles to take on, but you figure it out, yeah. When you fall and you break, you got changes to make now.
11 or 25 pound bag of rice on my counter. Mystery. Well, I made it home for lunch a little bit late. Whoa, I'm over here. A little bit late. I got up this morning. It's day 30 of my beef butter bacon egg challenge. And I'm like, what would happen if I ate 30 eggs today? And I put in my little calculator that literally 30 eggs is how many eggs I would need to hit to exactly hit my protein and fat macros. But that was like, but 30 eggs, every 2 eggs is a carb, so that'd be 15 carbs, man. I can't eat that many carbs. No, I just didn't. Also, I don't care. If I get carbs from eggs, who cares? But I was like 30 eggs in a day. So I'm gonna eat 15 eggs, and 15 pieces of bacon. 7 pieces of bacon for lunch and 7 eggs for lunch. And then 8 eggs and 8 pieces of bacon for dinner. And that will equal 30. Hold on, let me double check. Yeah, 15 and 15 equals 30. 90% of the time. All right, I had a thought last night. Was it last night or this morning? Who knows? I'm losing it. But it was last night. This beef that I have, that I ground, the brisket and the chuck, that's the bigger grind, these chunks, I was like, I've seen people make beef jerky out of hamburger, like the ground hamburger. I'm like, what if I tried it with these bigger chunks? What if it came out to like little jerky Dippin' Dots? Might be on to something here. I mean, I'll eat it. All this fat in there, when it comes to jerky, is not like, you don't buy jerky that has fat on it. But I don't care. I don't buy jerky. I make my own jerky, and when it has fat and it's warm, oh, it's so good. Now the problem is, if I'm eating jerky on this beef butter bacon eggs challenge and I'm trying to track what it is, how do I track that? Because I feel if I dehydrate it, it should change the nutrition, the protein and the fat content. I don't know, let me know down in the comments. Like literally I'm just thinking this out. But yeah, I got bacon in the oven. I'm gonna cook the eggs. I was watching a short little video while I was driving. Well, I was watching the road, playing a video for the audio, and Dr. Ken Berry was talking to another doctor on there, some woman, I don't know who she is, I can't remember her name, but that's beside the point. But Dr. Ken Berry was saying that you need to find a doctor, or we need doctors that start treating patients like vets. Because if you take your animal to the vet and got skin issues or gum issues or this, that, the first thing a vet is going to do is going to say, what are you feeding your dog? What's the dog's diet? But we don't do that at the doctor for humans. What medications are you on? Okay, well, let's get you off these medications, because what are you eating? Let's fix this thing. And it is, I feel like I'm growing here, and I'm learning to not shy away from a little bit of, I don't want to say controversy, but not shy away from having difficult, tough conversations with people. One person said 7, the other person said 9. What's your diet? What's your diet? Fix your diet. So you're telling me, Aaron, that I should eat beef butter, bacon, and eggs, and that would fix my diet? Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying. Or at least some combination of carnivore. You have to get away from the added sugars. You got to get off the carbohydrates, at least to a certain level for your body. I don't know what level that is, because Dr. Ken Berry says 100, but ramp it down to 50, 25. Some people have to ramp it all the way down to 10 or lower. So I ramp mine as low as possible because of, my diabetes, and I'm technically still at a 5.7, which is pre-diabetic right at the very beginning of it. So I don't know why I'm stuck there, but I'm ramping it down as much as possible just because of that. I don't need the carbs. If I need carbs, I'll just eat 30 eggs, right? We're so concerned about what we can and cannot eat and not concerned about health and quality of life. That should matter. Seems a little sad and lame to be eating exactly what I did for dinner, 7 eggs and 7 pieces of bacon. But last night's dinner tasted so good. I have this thinner bacon that I got on sale and I folded it over and it just crisped up perfect. I think it was 350 at 17 minutes at 350, and then the eggs were just over easy, no snotty whites. It was so good. I was hungry when I woke up, but I actually, when I got on the scale, I had gained some weight, like 1.5 pounds more than the other day. I also was trying to get really hydrated yesterday. 7 eggs. But yeah, I'm not tired of bacon and eggs, not at all. But yeah, I went by Sam's Club to get stuff for work, and I couldn't resist buying a couple more packs of hardwoods, hickory smoked bacon, which was $4 a pound, and then it was $6.88 a pound for the applewood smoked stuff. I'm like, yeah, I'm going with the cheaper stuff. And then instead of buying ribeyes on Wednesday like I typically do, I bought me and my wife something today, but they had these whole tenderloins on sale, and but it's like a big, huge tenderloin that's not all chopped and not all the fat cut off of it and stuff like that. So I'm gonna take, it's 3 pounds, so I'm gonna take 1.5 pounds each of this, just cut it in half, and I'm gonna put it in sous vide bags, vacuum seal bags. I thought maybe I could put like a half stick of butter each of them and then sous vide them all day tomorrow and then just sear them up, and yeah, just a nice tenderloin. I know the fat content in the tenderloin isn't magnificent, but I thought with that butter, if I could kind of turn it into a little sauce on there, kind of add that fat content. Man, I need to stop talking about this stuff while I'm hungry. All right, I'm gonna finish cooking this bacon and eggs and eat and go on with my day. I'll see you guys at dinner time.
Are we dancing in the kitchen?
I'm trying to get a thumbnail.
I'm trying to dance.
When I get agitated, my eyes go like this. I feel like my kids are arguing about everything. I was out camping once, last summer, no, the year before, and someone I was talking with is like, we're out there camping, and I said, like, I tried to stay away from extremes. And they were like, well, don't you think eating meat, only meat is extreme? I was like, well, fair point. You heard the arguments about the carnivore diet being an extreme diet. Yeah, I mean, potentially. For how long? And it's like staying away from extremes. And who defines what's an extreme? What's moderation? What is actual nutrition and food like that? So a lot to think about. I think it might be more extreme to, tear down rainforests and put up sugar cane. I think it's more extreme for people to, do a bunch of monoculture and all this genetic modifications of all these different things to try to get healthy instead of like eating an animal. And that's extreme. Well, that's an extreme.
Is that you? Okay.
That's my bacon alarm. Okay, that's enough of that. What's extreme? Eating only beef, butter, bacon, and eggs, or juicing wheatgrass? What's more extreme? Pooping every 2 to 3 days, or giant massive ones every day? Did I go too far? Yes, I did. And I did it on purpose. This is extreme. 8 eggs and 8 pieces of bacon. That'll make 15 eggs and 15 pieces of bacon for the day. That's extreme. And it's literally like 2,000 calories and exactly the fat and protein ratio I need to just sustain all this. Because this must be sustained. At least I don't want to go backwards. Our kids are waiting way more patiently now. That's all the jokes I had besides women's rights for today. I have a coaching session tonight, which I if anyone looks on our website, thekilbylife.com, it's like, where's all the coaching? I'm gonna stop offering coaching. People can be members over on our YouTube account, and then I'll give coupon codes for people that need coaching on there. And then also, if anyone wants a free one, I can give a free code to someone just to try it out. But I don't have a lot of time availability, and I'm planning on, following my own advice this year and maybe cutting down some of those times even more, when my schedule gets busier, plus so I could do more, fishing and some more outdoor stuff that I really enjoy than sitting at a computer in an office, which I have to do this time of year. But it is what it is. But there's always ways to send emails and comments and stuff like that. People really need to get a hold of us and have questions. Yeah, I want to try to be available, but I also have to be a good steward of my time. All right, that's it. 8 eggs, 8 pieces of bacon, day 30 down. Tomorrow, 31 eggs? No, don't think so. Homie, don't play that. Also, since I'm a known liar and I say goodbye and then come back on all the time, I still have not got any amount of aversion to bacon and eggs. And yes, Ricky, this bacon's folded over because it's thinner and it's nicer when you fold it over. But this bacon and eggs is still good. And literally, I ate 4 hours ago. When did I get home? 3 and a half?
3, so 3 hours ago.
I ate 3 hours ago and I'm like, yep, I can eat more. This is pretty much OMAD if it's in a 4-hour window. I guess I shouldn't start boasting that I don't have an aversion, because not having an aversion and enjoying my food is actually a good thing. So this is where I actually shush my mouth. Watch me try to eat this and just throw up completely.
Gross.
That's where my wife likes to hide.
No, I was hiding over there.
Our microwave's up on top of the refrigerator where no one can reach it because I'm mean. All right, bye. Hello, welcome to the jungle, baby. You're gonna cry. So I took some of that hamburger that I had. It wasn't chopped up as big as I thought, and then I put it in the smoker briefly and it cooked it a little bit more than I wanted to. But it smells delicious. I'm gonna strain it. This is an experiment. I'm gonna drain this fat off and then I'll put it in the dehydrator. I just got done doing a coaching session, and I haven't done a coaching session for a while, but I always feel a little bit inadequate just because I'm just a regular guy, I'm not really good with words. I stumble over my words, but what I do know is that I have found health on this diet over the last almost 2 years, and it has changed my life and has changed my family's life. And I'm excited to see where it goes in my life, and I'm hoping that I can inspire more and more and more people to just start taking charge of their health and working towards something and knowing why you're doing it and where you're headed. I want people not to starve themselves to death. I want them to be able to eat food and enjoy life and enjoy the people in their lives and have fun and run and dance and sing and cry and all that stuff. Tears of joy. I should have weighed this, but I'm pretty sure it was about 2 pounds of beef. And I don't have like any mat or anything to put on here, so this is it's gonna probably mess up my dehydrator kind of bit. I mean, kind of a lot of it, but it'll be all right. I'm just gonna put this meat on there. Just crumble it over there. I need 3 hands. I need a camera hand and 2 meat hands. That kind of sounds weird. This kind of looks like sausage. Oh, I remember sausage. Hey, hon, do you remember sausage? She remembers sausage. You remember sausage, babe?
Yep. I want one.
Well, this is hamburger. You want to try a little piece?
Yep.
It's smoked. It should taste like smoke. Does it taste good? All right, we'll see how that turns out. Nothing fancy over here, but it might just dehydrate and then fall down to the bottom. That might not be good. So let me pull this up. Well, a bunch of it already fell. But let's use this to catch it, and I probably could have put something there, but this should be fine. Just an experiment, and if it does well, turns out nice, and it's something I could use for like having like a snack pack or like a satchel. Put your hand down in the satchel and pull out like Dippin' Dots of just really good smoky, salty beef jerky. I'll buy the silicone mats or whatever to put in there. But until then, I'm doing half a job. Hopefully none of my kids wake up in the middle of the night, come down here and eat it. Well, this wasn't planned, but if you want to see how it turns out, you're gonna have to watch tomorrow's video. It's not my fault, your fault.